friends, welcome back to my channel. Can you believe that it is already almost June? What is time? Today, I, along with Angie from Literary Labors, Tia from Tia and All the Books, and Emily from Novel Novel, want to announce that we will be doing a read-along of I Capture the Castle by Dodie Smith. We will be hosting this read-along during the week of June 14th through the 20th, and June 20th also happens to be the Midsummer's Eve or summer solstice, and that will tie in nicely with this book. This read-along is the brainchild of Angie, who I believe says that this is her favorite book, or at least one of her favorite books of all times, and she got Tia, Emily, and I in on the fun. I have been wanting to read this book for a long time and picked this up at my last library book sale, RIP library book sales. When I saw it, I just snatched it up because I had heard so many good things, probably a lot of them from Angie, and really wanted to get to this. So when she suggested this read-along, I was like, oh yes, I gotta be involved. So Angie has created a bingo card, because we all on BookTube love some bingo cards, and has created some really fun prompts that all tie in with themes from I Capture the Castle, which I have never read this book before. I don't know if I said that, but this will be my first read. So I am really interested in a lot of these prompts and how they're going to tie in with this book. So without further ado, let's talk about the prompts. So a lot of these are pretty self-explanatory, but some of them could involve some action. So we'll talk about the different options that you could have for completing these prompts. Now, one thing that we have decided is that you do not only have to read I Capture the Castle during this readathon. You can read other books that have these prompts in them, because ultimately, even if all you read is I Capture the Castle, you're going to get these prompts. But Angie thought she'd make it a little bit more interesting and a little bit more of an adventure. For the first prompt, flowers, you could buy yourself a bouquet of flowers, which I will probably be doing. You could read a book with flowers on the cover. You could read a book where flowers or gardening is the main theme of the book. So see how open-ended these are? We love open-ended prompts here on BookTube. Also, a fun action prompt, afternoon tea. I am all for this. I love doing all kinds of fancy things. So I'm totally going to be getting out some of my fancy china and having my own little private tea party at some point. Or I might have a lovely social distancing tea party with friends, but it'll probably end up just being me. But you could also read a cozy mystery that centers around tea. You could just make yourself an afternoon cup of your favorite tea. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I'm just extra like that. This one is interesting. Have a Midsummer's Eve celebration. Now, it is apparently readily accepted that Midsummer's Eve, or the summer solstice, is celebrated on June 20th. And Angie was actually able to find a live virtual summer solstice celebration at Stonehenge. So it is on Facebook, or at least the event is on Facebook. So I will link it below. And I definitely am going to join in, and I believe that Angie and Tia are going to as well. And we would love it if you would join in too. So even if you do nothing else for a Midsummer's Eve celebration, join us in watching a summer solstice celebration at Stonehenge. I think that I will probably watch some version of A Midsummer Night's Dream on that day, because that is my favorite Shakespeare play. And I do not need an excuse to, indulge my love of Shakespeare, but why not? What better day to watch A Midsummer Night's Dream than on the summer solstice? The text prompts are pretty self explanatory. Have a candle at dinner. Wear your favorite scent. Make a special drink, alcoholic or otherwise. Listen to Debussy or Bach. That's going to be fun for some reading mood music. I'm really excited to find a playlist for that. Wear or buy something that makes you feel special. Read outdoors, which I will definitely be doing. A picnic or a barbecue. This could tie in with your Midsummer's Eve celebration as well. I think I should have a picnic. Bake a cake. I'm up for that. I mean, why not continue to pack on the quarantine pounds? Might as well bake a cake too. Go for a walk or a hike. Work off the quarantine pounds from the cake and the picnic and the afternoon tea. A midnight swim or a bath. I'm not much of a swimmer. Actually, I'm not very good at it. But I do enjoy a good bubble bath. Even better when there's candles and a book involved. And the last one we already talked about is watch the Stonehenge Summer Solstice live. And again, the link for that will be below. Okay, so those are all of the bingo card prompts, but I will also encourage you to follow us on Instagram because all of us will be posting Insta stories that have fun templates that Angie and Tia have both come up with. And also, we are going to be having an Insta story chat. And I'm not really sure how that all works. I think Tia is going to do that for us. But I will definitely have an announcement, and there will be a Insta story where you can post questions and all that kind of stuff. So I'll let Tia tell you about that because I'm not good at that kind of thing. But definitely I will link to the other girls' channels so that in case I missed anything, they will be able to hopefully fill in the blanks where I failed. Oh, also, one last thing that I forgot is there is a reading schedule, but it's loose. However, Angie just wanted there to be a good way for us to know when it is safe to talk about it in our Instagram group. And so I will type out that schedule below. It's about 2 chapters a day, sometimes 3. So totally manageable. I have already, tabbed mine out so that I know where I need to get to every day. So yeah, I think that is it. I think I've gotten everything for you. I actually am hopefully going to be vlogging my week of reading this book. I've never done a vlog where I am specifically reading one book, but I think I'm going to try it, and hopefully it comes out and hopefully y'all like it. So hopefully your TBRs are not so jam-packed for June that you won't be able to join us. I hope you will. This sounds like a really great summer read. I don't think I ever actually told you the synopsis of the book, but it is about a girl and I think her sister who actually grow up in a castle even though they are not terribly royal. And the main character is honing her writing skills and doing diary entries and just living out her life in the castle. And yeah, it just sounds like a really great, just heartwarming summer read, and I'm really excited about it. So I hope you will be joining us. And until I see you next time, friends, bye.